The Chicago Blackhawks take down the Minnesota Wild 4-1 in a preseason game in Minnesota off the back of a Frank Nazar hat trick. And if we're being honest, Nazar probably should have had 6 or 7 goals tonight. Okay. You know I had to. Come on. I've been saying he's a superstar since he came into the league. Everyone was calling me crazy for saying that he had superstar upside. Everyone, I was the crazy one. Look, I know Minnesota did not put out their best lineup they have to offer tonight, to say the least. But Frank Nazar made them look like traffic cones. He's getting faster. He's genuinely getting faster. The speed, like regardless of the offensive ability and how good he is on the forecheck, just like the speed alone, he's able to separate so much. No matter where he is on the ice, he kind of just makes room for himself because the defenders have to respect the speed because he'll just blow by them. Really impressive game tonight from Frank Nazar. He had the 3 goals. He should have had. There was an opportunity he had on power play in the second period. I think that was a great feed from Teravainen that was just a little too hot for him. And then he also had that breakaway where he tried to do that little nifty move that Gustafsson didn't fall for. But insane game from Frank Nazar, Connor. But I mean, it was awesome to watch the top 6. This was the first preseason game that we've seen that the Blackhawks have actually put out a really compelling lineup, a pretty NHL heavy lineup tonight. The top 6 tonight is what I imagine will probably be the top 6 to start the season. Although I will say, and I don't know if I'm gonna. Burakovsky up on that first line. I don't know. I don't know if it really did it for me. Maybe he just needs some time to get his conditioning up and get back up to NHL speed. But I don't know if I need to see a whole season of Andrei Burakovsky on that first line. I know last year there was a real problem with, a revolving door of line mates for Connor Bedard. But I think this year, as long as you staple Ryan Donato to him on that first line, I think that other wing it can be interchangeable. And so, like, I'd really like to see guys like Oliver Moore, Nick Lardis, etc. Guys like that up on that line and not just Burakovsky all year long. That's just kind of how I feel. Bedard was super dangerous again tonight. A sweet pass to Donato for the 3rd goal of the game. A little like spinorama, Kane-esque assist. He's just such a talent, and I can't wait to see the strides he takes this year. Can we just start the season already? Can we just start like seeing this top 6? I'm ready. Like, do we have to do these last few preseason games? Can we just click a button and just go to the first game of the season against Florida, please? Because I don't know about you guys. I'm ready for it. The game tonight was so fun. And not just because of the top 6, not because we finally got to see our top 6, but the bottom 6, all those young guys. That's what I want to see this year. Is that not so much more enjoyable? Guys like Spellacy and Savoie and Lardis down there in the bottoms and Oliver Moore. It's like every single line that came over the boards, there were guys on the ice, and I'm like, oh, I want this guy to do well. Oh, look at this. Look at the play this guy made. Oh, that guy should make the roster. It's so much more enjoyable when we got these young guys playing. I know that I'm going to have to watch too much Jason Dickinson and Tornado and Sam Lafferty and Mikheyev this year, and that's fine. It sucks. It sucks, but it's fine. As long as we get a sprinkling of Colton Dach here and in Savoie here and Moore here and Lardis here, as long as we're getting these guys in repeatedly throughout the season, I'm okay with it. It's just so much more fun from a fan's perspective getting to watch all these exciting young players because, there's just so many of them. We're finally starting to see this pipeline come through, and it is exciting, man. There's so many guys like Oliver Moore. You can't tell me Oliver Moore is an AHL player. I know people are going to make the argument, oh, it might be better for him to start the year in Rockford. Everybody can benefit from some time in the A, whatever. you can't convince me that there are 12 players in the Blackhawks organization that are better than Oliver Moore right now. You just can't do that. He's an NHL-ready player. I would love to see him up on the first line with Connor Bedard and Ryan Donato at points. I just feel like he obviously has the speed, but then he's also got the skill to kind of keep up with those guys. A strong game from him. I didn't do a post game yesterday. He scored the big goal yesterday, and Colton Dock had a phenomenal impact on the game yesterday too. So I thought I'd shout those guys out. I thought Lucas Reichel had a phenomenal game yesterday as well. Him and Lardis were phenomenal on a line together. So many guys are impressing me, man. It's like there's so much good young talent on this team, and it's like a shame because they're not all going to be able to stay in the organization. But I really hope this year is used to start siphoning through kind of some of these guys and figuring out, okay, who's going to be here long term and who can we trade to get assets to fill other holes. Like I do not want to see a veteran heavy bottom six this entire season. Defensively tonight, I thought just as a group, they defended really strongly and well in front of Drew Commesso. Commesso was good tonight. He made 28 saves on 29 shots for a 966. How do you doing? That's not too bad, I'd say. But I just thought the young defensive core played really well out in front of him, and pretty much every single guy. Vlasic got injured, which is not great to see, and hopefully he's not missing any regular season time. But after he left the game, everybody had to step up and play more minutes. I thought Wyatt Kaiser had the strongest game of all the defensemen. Sam Renzel looked phenomenal in the offensive zone, but I thought Wyatt Kaiser was great everywhere. He just seemed so comfortable in both zones. He was being super obnoxious and disruptive defensively in his own zone, stealing the puck, winning it, and his transition play was really good as well. He was winning the puck in his own zone and then making that breakout pass pretty effectively most of the night, and so that's really solid to see from Wyatt Kaiser. I'm happy we extended him, and I think anybody watching this game tonight, he played over 25 minutes and had 2 assists and was a +3. Yeah, I'm happy that Wyatt Kaiser got extended. I had people fucking telling me that that he's like nothing more than a fringe NHLer, and I'm like, you do not know puck, dude. Continues to impress, continues to grow and develop, and it's phenomenal to see. Who else defensively tonight? I thought Korchinski was okay. Nolan Allen made a nice impact tonight. His first start, and he played 18 minutes. But all these guys they understand their roles, and they understand that they have to do certain things if they want to crack this lineup, if they want to play NHL time this year. Because guys like Nolan Allen, look, there's 4 guys basically competing for 2 spots on that left side. And honestly, Wyatt Kaiser probably has the second spot locked up on the left side. So it's like 3 guys kind of competing for 1 spot on the left side of the defense core. And for a guy like Nolan Allen, he understood that tonight and came in and played super physical, throwing the body around, which you're going to have to. If you don't have the offensive upside to some of these guys, you're going to have to contribute in other ways. And so it's good to see all these young players understanding that, man. And Drew Commesso, great today. The organization's depth at goaltending is starting to look really impressive. It's not necessarily clear yet if we have a true, number 1 starter. We're obviously all hoping that Spencer Knight will be that, but at the very least, we've got 3 really solid young goaltenders in Spencer Knight, Arvid Soderblom, and Drew Commesso. So there should be a lot of confidence in the organization from the goaltending standpoint. And there's just so much young talent everywhere. I'm so excited. I just want this season to start already. I'm getting amped up over these preseason games. I'm shouting for Frank Nazar goals, and it's start of football season. I've got the Packers game on, hoping that they lose. Bears got the dub today. Okay, we're not doing football talk. We're not here for. Although the Bears 2-2, they're right back in it. I'm just saying. No, I'm kidding. The Bears suck. got the win today, though. It was a good sports day. It was a really fun Blackhawks game to watch. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please make sure you subscribe if you have not yet. If you're new to this channel, I'm going to be doing post games after every single game that I can this year. And I'm also going to be live streaming during the games, starting with the first regular season game of the year against the Florida Panthers. So subscribe if you want to see that stuff, and like the video because it helps. If you've watched this far, I appreciate you, and I will see you in the next one. Peace and love.